Hi everyone, Tony here from Italian Dual Citizenship Assistance, and today I'm breaking down an important proposal that cleared the Italian Chamber of Deputies and is now headed to the Senate. It could eventually change where and how adult citizenship by descent applications from abroad are processed. Now, it's not a law yet, but if this bill becomes law, adult applications from residents outside of Italy would be handled by a new centralized office in Rome. Consulates would no longer process new adult applications. They'd stick to confirming citizenship for people already recognized and handling cases for minor children of recognized citizens. For anyone applying in Italy, that option would remain. Applications ad comune or judicial petitions, such as 1948 cases, are expressly preserved. The law keeps the powers of the courts and the comuni intact. Now, there would be a transition before the Rome office fully takes over. During those first 2 years after the law enters into force, consulates could still receive adult applications, but under annual caps tied to what they completed previously. And full operation of the new office would start on January 1st, 2 years after entry into force. So the start date isn't fixed yet. It depends on when Parliament actually passes the law and when it's published, and we don't even know if this law will be passed, or it could be heavily modified before it's passed. So this information is based on where we are as of today. Now, how would people file under this new centralized system? Well, adult applicants would send their files by mail with original paper documents and proof of fee payment. The ministry can use specialized operators to receive, digitize, and archive applications. After that, communications are electronic. The official timeline to conclude a case would be 48 months. So that's quite a long time for this process to take place. And it could open the door for many people to file court cases to seek recognition because of the lengthy turnaround times through this new centralized office. As proposed, the Foreign Ministry would add 87 positions starting in 2026 and adjust how the €600 citizenship fee is distributed. Now, the bottom line here is that nothing changes today. If you're in the pipeline, you can still apply via your consulate, through a comune in Italy, or through the court system if that's your route. But the policy direction is clear. Italy is planning to centralize adult applications from abroad in Rome, standardize the intake of the documents by mail, and give itself a longer, clearer timeline to process cases. My thought on this is that if it is challenging, as it has been, to obtain a consular appointment currently, when you're just competing against people who live in the jurisdiction of that consulate, I can only imagine how impacted it would be to have a centralized office where you are now competing against essentially the entire world for slots and appointments. I think it's going to be a real challenge. We've got these caps, these limitations on how many applications are going to be accepted at the consulates over the next couple of years. There's a cap on how many applications the centralized office in Rome will be able to take on at first in its first couple of years of operation. So I see a potential for a huge backlog of cases. We already have that in place. So it seems logically that people are going to want to hurry up and complete getting their applications underway, getting their court cases filed, etc., and not get mixed up in this new centralized office, at least not as it's being rolled out and unveiled. I think it's going to potentially be a big mess. If you want to talk about how this could affect your timing and your personal case, or whether it makes sense to file before any new system starts, I encourage you to book a consultation. I do offer affordable 20, 30, and 60-minute one-on-one consultations, which you can book on my website at italiandual.com. We can review the details of your unique case, map out a plan for you moving forward, and help you get clear on what the best next steps to take would be for you. And if this video was helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next update as the Senate takes up this case. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.